Okay. It has been a fat second. It's literally been like 2 years. So I doubt anybody that didn't tell about this is going to show up. And that's okay. Sometimes, like, starting out's a good thing to do. I'm going to wait for audio to come through a little bit, just so I can make sure that I'm audible. Oh, man, that sounds like crap. Why does it sound like that? Time out. Hold on 1 second. Maybe that won't sound like trash. Maybe, maybe doing an audio test ahead of time is a smart idea. Hey, okay, I have a decent not blow my own eardrums out, and hopefully everybody who may be here, because that sucked. I'm sorry. I didn't test that ahead of time, because I have not done this in a second, and I'm sorry. Yeah, if you looked at the thumbnail, we're just going to be doing some Warhammer stuff, because I want to, and I can. So, yeah, you're free to stick around. I'll probably Bob Ross it up a little bit, have a beer or so, and then just chill out. Anyways, I have to now recover from the fact that I just did that. Well, anyways, it is what it is, and all we can do is not do it again, so. Alright, now, get ready for the super scuffed hobby desk. I just have finished moving, hence the inspiration to stream again. So the hobby desk is it's definitely something. Behold, my very, very glorious working mat of the lid of a cardboard box, because I have no idea what box my hobby mat is in right now on my old hobby desk. My models are in a plastic bag because they came from a trade from some dude. I don't have a monitor over here to read chat off of, so I'm just gonna put that right there, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to see chat. I have my Modelo. I didn't close the door to this room, and it's just like right next to me, so I might go change that and go close that real quick, because it kind of feels awkward. Give me one. I didn't prep. I didn't think about this. No, I didn't close it. Wait. Yeah, bastard. Alright, okay. Good. You know what? Where else headphones? Okay, so we're going to go through this. We're going to do as much as I realistically feel like doing, or until I want to go to bed, because I do have work tomorrow, because I do still work a job. So, that'll be fun. So yeah. I will do my best to stay focused. I'll probably sidetrack a little bit. I'm just going to do what I want to do. I'm not making excuses. Thank you for being here. Okay. So this is the new Death Watch kill team. It came out not that long ago, actually. Came out in the new Tomb World kill team box. The guy who I traded with was kind enough to make photocopies for me. Thank you. And then it's just 6 sprues of straight gas. If you like Marines, I like Death Watch, but I'm not a big fan of Marines. But I like Death Watch, and I figured this would be a good thing to do for like the first thing I've done on any streaming or entertainment or anything a long frickin' time. So, I got jazz going. If somebody really wants me to turn the jazz off, I will. I'll go find something else to listen to in the background. But I like jazz, so I'm gonna listen to jazz. I'll do like lo-fi hip-hop. I don't really care. Probably should wipe the stable off, but it's fine. My dirty hands from work, they're wonderful. And I gotta be really careful not to bump the camera stand, because I have a Logi Stream Cam that has like the auto-flipping camera, so it'll like track with you if you want to go portrait mode. And if I accidentally bump it too much, it'll try and flip into portrait mode, and then you'll lose half of the table. So we are going to do our best. I already just watched it flip. Oh, it's flipping. Okay, we're gonna do our diddly darn best to not have that happen a bunch. It's kind of scuffed. I gotta figure out a better way to do this. My only other way that was gonna be like putting it the camera directly in front of me, which I could still do. I would just need to find a different way to mount it. I don't want to deal with that right now, so I will deal with it next time I do this, because it's already kind of scuffed, and I will just deal with it. So, anyways, Warhammer, if you are unaware, I don't know why, actually no, I do know why you'd be here if you didn't know what that was, because I invited you personally. Warhammer is a tabletop board game where all of the pieces are made out of models, so model kits. Kill Team specifically is a skirmish-sized one, so rather than playing with like entire armies of like hundreds of pieces, it's like 6 or 10, or in some cases, like I think the biggest one is like 14. But this should be 10 different guys, so a bunch of different loadouts of different units, and they should all be specialized in something. So I'll go through. So it's 2 very similar sheets. And this one and that one are the same. Okay. And I bumped it again, so the camera decided to try and flip, because of course it did. Maybe I don't have a cool like wall backdrop, but I guess I could try. We're gonna try something, and it's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. Hello world. Do that a little bit. Nope, it's not working. It's really not working, and now you just see my pants. Honey, where are my pants? Now we're just tilted too far. Oh, I hate this camera. I should not have bought this camera. I should have just gotten the same one I had. It's scuffed. Chad, it's cooked. It's cooked. Chad, it's cooked. You're just staring at my crotch. Chad, I'm sorry. I'm gonna... I should have thought this out better. Okay, we're gonna stand up. Hello, buddy. Hey, how you doing? We're gonna. I thought I would be fine, but I gotta put the belt on and everything. I'm just gonna chill. Pain. Okay. New stream title. Joe messes with a camera for 20 minutes and then eventually figures out how to use it so that way he can build Warhammer. Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay, so you should still be able to hear me while I mess with this camera, but this entire room's in boxes, and I don't feel like showcasing that to the world. So, I swear, I am still here, but like, yeah. Alright, we're gonna do this. Well, bam. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Do this. Do that. Oh, now we're cooking. Oh, we're cooking with gas. Why? Why did I do this just to suffer? Alright. Put this right there. That'll work. This'll work. Better plan. Good plan. Great plan. Friggin'. We're getting there. And then do this. Do this. And then we can do it this way, where we do this and this. Then that's in the way. You know, maybe putting a camera on a microphone stand instead of a camera stand was not a good plan. But I mean, I don't know. You live and you learn, right? Well, now you're staring at the wall. We're gonna figure this out. I will figure this out. I gotta change the title to Struggling with Camera. Okay, do this. And this doesn't tilt now because it's a microphone stand. It's not designed to tilt. Does it have any give? It's got a little bit of give. If that'll stay, that'll work for right now. It's not center and it's not level. So people who are actually like smart and like no camera stuff will hate it. But I'm not one of those people, so let me do this. Wait. Hey, okay. That might actually be gas. That might be gas. Chat, that might be gas. I hate that I said that. Ugh. And now I have to not trip over all of the cables that are now strung out on my lap. Okay. In terms of working space, I now have no, like, arm space. Like, I'm, like, surgeon, like, putting my hands in, like, the massive gloves. But it's okay, because now it's pointed more this way anyway, so I'll just shift the cardboard mat to the left. Right there. Right there. Okay. And now we will try and build models. Okay, I don't need that. We're just gonna, don't need that. I don't need that either. And I don't need that one. And I don't need that one. Okay, where do the actual instructions start? There we go. Okay, we're just gonna do one of these at a time. See if we can get through 5 of them. If I can get through 5 of them, I will consider myself successful today. At this rate, because at the rate I'm going, I'm gonna get through 0 of them. All right. So there's that, and you now serve a purpose because you're gonna go like that and hold that up. Oh, phenomenal. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, model base. All the bases, so 2 heavies. Okay, and this is going on the 32. Okay, so I need one of the small bases, one of these, and I think that's okay. Okay, and then I need to find. Where is it? I need to find the right pieces. This does not have A1 on it. This has not the pieces I need. Okay, you can go right here for right now, because that's a good standby spot until I need you. And then you can, like, get thread through here. This has also pretty high numbers on it. So you will also go in the standby slot. Weird. I think the body is on the sheet full of bodies. Or sprue, or runner, or whatever you want to friggin' call it. Doesn't matter. They're all the same thing. Okay. I like chat Nito. It's a little weird, so I'll move you over. Okay, so we need piece 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 through 6. Okay. Took me a second, but I got there. Okay. So, how do we... These 2 right here. There's 4 and 6. I need 1 and 2, which are down here. Okay, so there's 5. Here's 3. So there's the legs. At the very least, there's legs. So we'll get the legs. Let's get them cut out. So leg. I'm going to clean those up in a second. Please don't yell at me. Leg. Alright. This is gonna move. This has gotta move. I can't have 2 things directly in front of me. I can put it in my... Oh! Did I just pull the shock mount apart? Everything is just going wrong. I did just pull the shock mount apart. Okay. Listen. Maybe this is a sign from God to not stream. Maybe he's going, Joe, you don't want to be an entertainer. Okay. Now I can actually see things. My hand space, still not the greatest, but we will figure that out next time. Alright, I need these pieces. I sound like a beached whale. Or zombie, or whatever you want to call it. It's okay, the shock mount is fine. I was able to go back together. I just knocked one of the, like the little retention cables off, and I had to restring it. It took like 2 seconds. All is good. All is good. Boom. Alright, legs. We have at least the pieces for legs cut out. They gotta be trimmed and cleaned, but they're at least out. And then I want the torso, which is this one. Boom. Boom. I just realized I'm not doing that anywhere near the camera, which probably does not make for a good viewing. Alright, we're gonna do this some more. Twist. Put it down a little bit. And it's kind of working. Yeah, good enough. Good enough until I actually, like, put some thought into how to do this. Because obviously, I thought about it, but apparently thinking about it is not good enough, as I think hamburgers go well with french fries. Where's number 2? Am I stupid? That says 16. Oh, it's right here. I am kind of dumb. Boom. Boom. Okay. Okay. So now I can at least start cleaning up the pieces for the forced torso. Get that. I need this. I need that. Okay. So now, take the X-Acto knife, and very carefully, because I like having fingers, we're going to just trim these up. Cut towards your buddy, not your body, but this is the only exception, just because of how delicate you gotta be with them. Generally, if you have to push hard with the X-Acto knife, it means you've already done something wrong, and you probably shouldn't be doing it. Also, I won't give up or surrender, because this is just what I would normally do anyways. This is the primer. Next time I do this, I have models that are going to be like 10 times harder to put together, because they're all crappy resin models, but they're awesome. Like, that's like some premium, like, ooga booga nerdiness. Like, you've seen my nerdism. Now get ready for premium nerdism. You cannot comprehend the depths of nerdiness that I will go to. I like how, like, this is still not what I want. Alright, we're gonna go back to plan A and just do it the way that I originally planned to do it, which was this way. And then I'll just move the microphone, so that way it's kind of in front of me. Because then, okay, now the plan comes together. It just took a second. It just took a second. That's okay. Cut a little bit more off than I really wanted to. Boom. And then trim this one off. Alright, that's trimmed. That one's good to go. So it should be this one, and then we should be ready for glue. The glue. We do be gluing. Which is fine. Somebody just did something on Discord, and I see the notification, but I will not be looking at it right now, because I have a knife in hand. And I also am live on the internet right now. I'll look at that later. Okay. Readjust to how things are now. I'm sorry, just clobbered everybody. Right there. This is my favorite glue. It basically smells like nail polish remover, and it is basically acetone on steroids. It just melts plastic, and it's baller. Alright, so this one gets the fancy one. So you just put a little dibby dab, little dimmy dome dab. And then we'll take this one and go whoop. And it's not one. There we go. How is it? Yeah, so like, it's weird. Like, my hobby store has like so many of these. Dimmadome, like Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. It's a Fairly Odd Parents reference. Yes, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. That Dimmadome. I'm dumb. I'm trying to put the wrong one on. That's why it's not slotting in. I thought I could read. I could not read. Okay. Alright, so that goes on like that. Nice and flush. That's got to dry for a second. So we'll grab the other leg. And we're going to put that on. Little dimmy dab. Put that there. It's weird when you put the right part where it's supposed to go, it works out. Space chickens? Am I missing something? The score. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of lost. Alright, leg. This is a left leg. So this one goes right there. Oh, I missed a trim on this. Ugh. We do not stand for that, because I'm going to dry brush the crap out of these. I have no idea what the space chickens and the scorn is. I may understand if I'm space corn. Oh. Space corn, like blood for the blood god corn, or like Colonel's corn. Okay, I may understand a little bit better now. I'd never claimed to be smart. Matter of fact, anybody who witnessed the first like half hour of this stream, I don't even know how long I've been going for. First, like, 20 minutes of this stream will, know that, it's bad. Oh. That's what you meant, the space chicken. I see. I'm just a fool. I get it now. And I actually understand now. I get it. Oh, okay. That. I just realized, you can't see anything I'm doing. Once again. You know, somebody who's good at this would have thought this out a little bit more. I am not good at this. Man. Maybe I have to figure out a different way to read chat, or just put do not disturb on, because this is phenomenal. Do not disturb is probably a good idea. Once again, another thing that I did not think of. Alright, half an hour, but I built one torso. I know, well, trial and error is like the name of the game, and like, I kind of expected this to happen, because my current PC setup is not to its former 3-monitor nerd glory.
These are Space Marine Death Watch. That is the worst way to phrase that. These are Space Marines from Warhammer. This is specifically the Death Watch Kill Team that just came out in the new Tomb World Kill Team box. It's essentially 10 guys who are all pulled from different chapters, and their only job is to kill aliens. Like, they only kill aliens. That's their entire thing. They wake up, and they eat, breathe, kill aliens. Like, if you played Space Marine 2, Titus, at the very beginning of the game, when he is in like the plane that he comes down in, he's like, I was serving the Death Watch on penance. So, okay, yes and no. It's been like a fiasco. So basically, I gotta turn down this music in my headphones. I like the jazz, it's too loud. Basically, what happened was when the edition launched, they were just like, yep, we aren't doing that anymore. We're not doing Death Watch. And then all the people who bought Death Watch and liked Death Watch freaked out because they didn't make a Death Watch rules. Well, they had like an index, and then they released a book for that they wanted to basically be like the Inquisition, where there's like the 3 chapters. There's the Ordo Malleus, which is Grey Knights and Demon Hunters. The Ordo Hereticus, which is sisters and like just normal army dudes that like go fight heretics, and the Ordo Xenos, which is the Death Watch. And the Death Watch were put into that book, but they didn't actually get their own rules, and they were just kind of there. And that book it's doo-doo. To be honest, it's not good. It's essentially all of the kill teams that they've made over the years that don't really fit into an army. They were just like, oh, what do we do with these now, boss? And they went, we're going to shove them all in the Inquisition book and just call it a day. And it's kind of doo-doo caca. So everybody freaked out, and everybody got really mad. And then Games Workshop went, oh, they're mad at us, and it's about Space Marines, which is how we make our money, is with Space Marines. So they went and made another index for them and released that, and was like, we're sorry, we'll never take away your Space Marines again, I swear. And then they proceeded to release 40 more Space Marine data sheets after that. So the rules for the Death Watch, when they got their second index, they're actually pretty neat. I don't play Death Watch. When I play the game, I play Grey Knights when I play 40k, and then I have a Space Marine army, because if you play 40k long enough, you eventually will own a Space Marine army. Yeah, 10th edition was definitely it's been an edition of all time. It has definitely been something. Alright, I don't think I need this for a while, so we're going to put that over there. 10th edition was the thing that every game eventually does, where we're just like, well, we're not getting that many new people, so we're going to make it beginner friendly. And then alienate every other person who plays the game. Because everybody who felt like they had learned how to play Warhammer over the years and liked the really creative, artistic, like storytelling rules, and they just basically dumped that all in the garbage, went, easy. Make game easier. And then they just, it was definitely a choice they made, and in my opinion, a lot of armies feel very similar. Yeah. See, I've never actually played a narrative game of Warhammer. Like, we have a hobby shop that just plays games, but we rotate through different games, and then we'll have our 40... It's like a 40k in my local sphere is it's the equivalent to the 2-week Minecraft phase. Except for it's like a couple months. Because we'll all play Warhammer for a while, because everybody will always have Warhammer. I don't know if I have my hobby drills. I'm going to have to drill these gun barrels out later. So we'll all go through the phase of the, well, I want to play 40k, so we'll play 40k for a while, realize that we don't like 40k, and then play anything else for like 6 months. Ooh, that sounds fun. I've never played Battlefleet Gothic, just because like I don't want to chase down the actual like physical rulebooks and stuff. So, but I've looked into Battlefleet Gothic. That kind of cues into, I made a comment earlier that I have like some premium nerdiness, because that's for next time though. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a gun pouch, which is not on this sprue. It is on this sprue. I'm looking for 10. You bought it on release? I don't even think I was in... No. I was probably alive, but I definitely wasn't into Warhammer at that point. I've only been doing Warhammer stuff for like 3 years. I have a Grey Knight army, I have a Space Marine army, and then I have 2 AOS Orc armies because they're technically separate now. Because I have... Ooh! I just clobbered the camera again. Because I have the whatchamaheck. I have the Cruel Boys and the Iron Jaws. Because I originally wanted to play Big Wall, and then Big Wall is just trash this edition, so I'm just hanging on to them for later. I don't even play many full-scale war games anymore at all. I'm more of a skirmish enjoyer, like, just because I don't have to commit to painting 7,000 minutes of models. Oh, it's like Titanicus, where, like, you get one model that's, like, 3 inches tall for $70. That's no fun. Don't let my brother know I said that. He would hate me. He really likes Titanicus. I can't. Brother! Ugh. Dude, they're tiny, though. They're so little. They're like the size of my thumb. Bruh. It's okay, now 3 walnut-sized knights for Titanicus are like $60, so... Hasn't gotten much better. Yeah. No, I can smell what you're stepping in. It's dumb. I don't know. I'm excited for new Blood Bowl, because, like, I liked Blood Bowl 2nd Edition. Like, I have a Snotling team, and I have the Orc team, because I Orc, man, y'all, raw, just not 40k. And, like, I like Blood Bowl. Brother. I mean, actually, no, they just did that again, because the Scourge of Ghirin stuff for, the new season of, AOS, their special objective markers, and yada 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 yada. Yeah, like, yeah, that's like why I do so many skirmish games, is because you can kind of chase down third party or like independent development teams that like are in it for the love of the game. Like, they make money, yes, but they're in it for the love of the game. Because at the end of the day, they do it because they like the hobby, not because they need to please the bean counters and be like, yes, we must make exactly 40% more this quarter, otherwise the shareholders will be mad. They just go, man, I really like to make games, and I really like playing games, so I make the games. Like, Games Workshop has definitely just suffered from corporatization? They are suffering from success because they got more popular, and it's making it harder to get into the hobby. I hate you that you just said that. Brother. More down. I can move my hands up. I don't think this camera will tilt more down. I will scoot my chair forward. Yeah, I don't know. I have Palanites, so. But like, I've been doing Trench Crusade stuff because like, why not? It kind of scratches the itch of Grimdark for like 40k and stuff, and like it's diesel punk. So. I like how I have a monitor right there and I just don't look at it. So I can see that you literally cannot see what I'm doing, and I just... I'm gonna tweak my back out by the end of this. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. In fact, it's more than fine. It's good. Alright, do that. He's got a little butt piece. Actually, I think I locked the focus on this because the autofocus was being stupid. That was dumb of me. Yeah, it's now we'll focus on that. Even if I like
do that. Yeah, it won't focus.
Alright, I must unlock the focus. Ugh.
Why does this music sound like it was gonna play in a Jackbox? I mean, so they still have a version of Necromunda with vehicles. It's not like it's not like the mainstay version, which is the dumb part. Like it's an additional set of rules that they want to sell you. All right, camera control, focus, auto, apply. Why did I turn that off? I thought it was smart.
I don't think so. Like I said, the last thing I saw for it was a while ago, and then they just redid Palanites. So I'm basic. I have Palanites. I've built them. No, that's not true. I've built like 2 of them. I've never played a game of Necromunda. I just own it. What do I need? I'm looking for a head. I want that one. Okay, it is A13. This is not A13. Is it on this one? It might actually be in Jackbox. This song feels way too familiar. There's a lot of heads on here, but there's no A13. There's an A37. There's an A91. Brother. On the first one, A13, right there. Right there. Yep, right there. Yep, he got the little skull on his head for being a surgeon. Yeah. Okay, do that. Give him a head. I don't know what chapter do I want my Watchmaster to be? I have no idea. I will pick once I look at what shoulder pads there are. I don't know what half of them are. Palanites are like the cops. They basically start out really strong because they get a really big budget, and then they kind of stagnate. So they play like really heavy bully up front, because if your opponents get steam in the campaign, you don't really keep up. But they get most of their gear for free, and then they will always get a new recruit for free, so you're never not going to have all your people. Dark Angels. If I have one, I might do Dark Angels, that's fine. Like I said, I don't know what all it gave me to work with, but I do know I'm going to do all of them different, unless there's, like, Imperial Fists and Black Templars, because, like, I know they're technically the same, but, like, I like both of those pauldrons, and then one will be black and white, one will be yellow. It'll be pretty good. Alright, so we need A92, A92, and we need the backpack, which is A14. So A14 is probably this one. Yes, it is. A14 is definitely this one. Oh, there's so much crap on his backpack that I'm going to break off with my meaty sausage fingers when I try and play the game. So personally, I like Imperial Fists. Because one, I just like the color yellow, so that's why I got into them originally. But then I also really like Black Templars because they're essentially just Space Marine sisters, and I think sisters are cool. So I like Imperial Fists, and I'm not a big fan of Iron Hands, just because one, if you actually look at, like, they're like the only like loyalist legion that's fallen so as far as they have. Like, I would say even the Blood Angels arguably haven't fallen as far, because like Ferrus Manus was like a man of the people. Hello. Welcome to this. I'm gonna try and not swear when I'm streaming. So welcome to this fun and interesting time where I figure out that I kind of suck at this. All right. I'm not the biggest fan of Iron Hands because like I don't really like the whole we don't have any humanity. Like at the very least, I think Imperial Fists are like just the like calculating. It's like, hey, some of you are gonna die, but like we need your help. Yada 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 yada. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, they're like salamanders. They're really nice to people. They're not. They're definitely you make decisions that benefit you the most. Why am I sucking plastic? Am I sucking plastic? Listen. Oh. Listen, sometimes the plastic crack looks a little tasty, especially when it's on the little crumbs all over the working mat. It's a little tasty right there. Okay, backpack's good to go. What was I saying? Yeah, anyways, I like fists. I do. I have some AOS models that I've worked on. So I do actually paint my models, I swear. So like I have, this is my, I don't even remember what this spell is called, it's been so long since I painted it. Kron's Spine, it's my incarnate. It's green because I play orcs. So, I'll just put this right here for right now. I can stay right there. I will get some if you'd like to see them. I'm not the best painter. I'd say I am an okay painter. I think I actually left my Trench Crusade stuff out in my car like an idiot. So I will have to go find some. Where were I? These are all books that I think okay, I have more orc stuff from AOS, because that's like my biggest army that I painted that I'd say relatively well. I have a Grey Knight army too, but like it was literally the first thing I painted when I started painting Warhammer. So half of them do not look great. You zucked on a chainsword? So I did this. This is the new terrain piece they have, and then I did this. I did a big green foot, magic foot. Big green magic foot. This is the foot of Gork. He be gorking it. It's a big old foot. I actually am pretty pleased how that one did. Yeah, I'm not, I'm just gonna work on, if I stop punching the camera, I'm working on building some stuff right now. The next painting project I'm working on is probably actually gonna be the kill team I'm working on right now. And then I have a set of skirmish minis for another game system, and then I'm probably gonna end up painting Blood Bowl some more, because I gotta finish a team that I've been working on. What am I doing? I was cleaning this up. But that's really cool. I'm not a professional painter by any means, so my painting is okay. It gets the job done. I like building models anyways. I got into this hobby from Gunpla, because I filled up my shelf that I had with Gundam models. Well, thank you. And then I went, well, now that I have all of these models, what do I do with them? And the answer when you're building Gundam models is nothing. I will try and be back in front of the camera, because I just realized I'm not doing that again. So I got into Warhammer, because you get to at least do something with the models when you're not, when you're done building them. Which, that was a mistake, because it's also like 4 times as expensive. But, you know, it is what it is. What am I looking for? I'm looking for A92. 92! 92! I want... It'll be going on that side, so I want this one. I want that one. Yeah. But I do paint a bit. I have some of the other spells I worked on, but they're mostly just green with shading. Because, I mean, they're orc spells. What do you want from them? It's a swamp. Like. But, yep. I have some Trench Crusade stuff, but it's currently in my car. because I took it to play with last time I went and played, and I did not clean my car out on Sunday because I was feeling kind of lazy. Whoopsie poopsie. So I do have some pretty recently painted stuff, but I don't have it. I literally don't have it in this room, and I'd have to literally go outside to go get it. And I'm just like, I feel like that's a bad idea. There's a little ticking fear in me that I'm doing pretty good right now, and if I leave, I'll come back to 0 viewers, which would be really funny. But I don't feel like grabbing them right this second. All right, what do we got? We have Minotaurs, whatever that is, a blank one. We has a bunch of stuff that I don't even know what it is. Is that Carcharodons? Striking Scorpions. A snake of some sort. I don't think I have any Dark Angel stuff. Oh no. I have... Oh, there it is. Okay, I do have some Dark Angel stuff. Okay, I have some Dark Angel stuff. I do have... They gave me a Lamenter's one too! I am not painting that. There's no way on God's green earth that I am painting a Lamenter's bespeckled checkerboard shoulder pad. I do not hate myself that much. Oh. It gave me a chuckle. But we do have the Dark Angels one, so... And I said I would do it as Dark Angels if I had one. So I will do that, because I said I would. Okay. I got to remember to hold stuff up, because my camera does not go down far enough. Does it? I don't think, it can, but now is protruding further over. Wait a second. Wait. Maybe. There may be a world in which this doesn't suck. I don't know that it's this one, but there might be a world. There might be just enough space. I'm going the wrong way. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You moron. Do that. Do this. I just cracked the desk, which is fine. Here's what it is. Over here. As far as it'll go. Aha. Huzzah. Because then it forced me the space to go down. Like that. Hey! Okay. It only took me, how long have I had to go for it? I don't know. A while. We started at 6:30. It only took me an hour. But I actually kind of have a functioning viewpoint now. And I haven't even finished one model. I've been chilling too much, not enough building, too much chilling. It's not an excuse. I did it poorly. I'm not saying there's an excuse. I just messed it up. I guess the only excuse I have is that I was lazy and didn't... And even then, that's not an excuse. That was just me just saying I didn't want to do it. So... Bruh. What? Okay, how... Do that, like so. Hey, I can actually work at a reasonable level, and you can see it now. However, I feel like it's just trying to focus on the phone, so we're gonna not put that there. That. Okay. Well, now I can't see chat, so I'll just... Brother, we're gonna put that right there. And it'll all be fun games until it... Well, now it's not in my view... I will figure it out. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. It'll be fine. Okay. Put that down. Right there. Wha-bam. Backpack is packing. The back is packing. My favorite part about Death Watch is I can just rattle can the entire model black and just pick out details. So I don't have to worry about putting the backpack on second or whatever, because as long as I can get black back there, it'll be fine. So how far up does this go? Oh, it goes like all the way up there. Got it. That's why it's not wanting to sit right. So that goes all the way up there. That's a little too far. Right there. That's a good little resting spot. Now I just gotta hold it till it doesn't want to shift around anymore. That's fine. Now we do some chilling. Karma from society. Ugh. There we go. And then we just hold the line, hold the pad. Okay. So, this is a great time to grab a drink. Okay. So now we'll put the other shoulder pad on. I will not glue him down though, because I do want to do a base first. And I don't like having to base around a painted model. That bothers me, because I always get it on the guy's feet, and then it looks bad. That is my least favorite part of this entire process, is basing. Like, yes, painting takes me forever, because I like never have like all the motivation to start painting. However, basing is what I actually don't like. Okay. Boom. One guy down in 1 hour. At this rate, I'll be done before work tomorrow, maybe. Okay. He will set right there. Bam. And then we will flip the page. Oh, and what is next? We now have... Oh, we're making the shield guy. We're gonna end up making both, but we're gonna make the shield guy first. I like sword and board. I know double-handed hammer is awesome. I don't know. I understand communicating being hard. Well, blackmailing is never useful. Like, there's literally no point. The only time you blackmail is when you actually hate somebody. Alright, we need, this sheet. Or this sprue. Okay. Ah, I'm chilling. I'm still vibing. The vibes! The vibes! It's like the one JonTron skit where he puts all the ultrasonic stickers on. Alright, we need 15, 16, 15 through 19, basically. So here's 16. Clip that one out. The vibes. Alright. And then 16. I just clipped out, so 15's right here. Oh, that's weird. Well, riser broke off already. Alright, there's 15, 16. 1770's right here. Oh. If of all the places you gotta bust a move, you gotta do it here, I don't mind. Sometimes yelling into the ether while somebody actually hears it is kind of nice. I get it. 18. I get it. It's nice to be heard. 18. Uh, 18, 19. 19. Where is 19? Well, there's 20. And then he's right there. Okay, 19, 20. Right. Right there. And then 19 is this one right here. Boom, 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 boom. And then 21, which is the knife pack, which is not on here. Is it on this one? I'm gonna need some of the stuff on this, I know that. I don't see it. There it is. It's right there. Ooh. I wonder if I can just listen to copyright music, because I'm not gonna, like, keep the VOD for anything. Maybe. We'll worry about that later. Next time. I got songs aplenty I'd like to listen to. My Spotify is bountiful. I definitely get my money's worth out of it. Alright, that one's good to go. Good to go. And then that one's good to go. Yeah, that kind of not the most fun thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, you don't want to wish that thing on anybody. Like, either way, it's like, especially when it gets thrown back in your face. But I don't know. I am not a smart person. I don't communicate that well either. I know how to use words though. Okay. Well, bam. And well, yeah. I don't know, it wouldn't be really much of a stream if I just didn't talk. Like, I guess, like, you could probably get away with it if you were doing something that was, like, engaging, but, like, I feel like I'm just sitting here building models, dude. I ain't doing nothing so deep that I can't think and socialize. I built so many of these things that's on autopilot basically already. Take my time, make sure not to cut myself with my dirty man hands. I definitely should have washed my hands with, like, degreaser before I started this. My hands probably look schnasty right now. But that is, I call it the look of money, because it's what I do. I get my hands dirty for work. That sounds like I kill people. I do maintenance. No, I don't normally do maintenance. I did maintenance on machines today for work, which involved a lot of cleaning and getting gunk out of places there shouldn't be gunk. So, like, okay, so it's weird because, like, I do think that there's a time and place that you should be allowed to vent, but I think that there are definitely people who take advantage of the system and kind of like they want it to always be about them and like what they have to say and what they've been through. And then if you tell them that they need to stop talking, then like they take it as like an attack, not like, hey, you've had your turn. So it's weird. That's what most things are, though. It's like normally everything's pretty chill. Normally everything is pretty chill, but every now and then somebody has to come along and take advantage of it, and then it gets ruined for everybody who wasn't taking advantage of it. Which, truthfully, is like the worst, especially when like innocent people get caught in the crossfire. Like, I don't know, once upon a time I was able to listen to music at work on earbuds or whatever, and then somebody had to like put 2 earbuds in, put their hood on, and then walk around the floor in front of a moving forklift, and they couldn't hear the forklift coming, so somebody had to literally kick them out of the way. And then boom, just like that, no more earbuds, even though it's not my fault. It's one of those things where like, just, life would be so much easier if people weren't so dumb sometimes. And that's all I have to say about that. Well, because, like, people let stuff go to their heads. It's like, just because I'm sitting here technically making content. Technically, I'm literally doing something I'd be doing in my free time anyways. That doesn't make me any better, and it doesn't put me like a step above anybody else. Like, you're still people. You still have lives. You probably work jobs just like I do. You probably have problems just like I do. And like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like it says more about you if you don't understand that. Plus, like, there's literally 4 people in the stream right now. If I didn't have time to read the messages that were coming through, it would also say more about me, because, like, yeah. But, like, especially when people get, like, so many viewers, like, it's more to them, it's more about business, because that's also their primary income, and their entire job is to keep people in the stream and keep people entertained, so they don't really have time to slow down. It's like, I can understand it from both sides, but also, like, I also get, like, it kind of feels, for lack of a better term, jerk-like. Jerk-like. That's a good way to put it, because I was going to say I didn't want to swear in my stream. It's actually a habit I need to work on anyways, because I kind of swear like a sailor. Did they put all the old shoulder pads in here? What the heck? Or is it just, what am I looking at? Are those like littler shoulder pads? Am I stupid? Did I put the wrong shoulder pad on him? No, I put the right one on. Why do they put the old little shoulder pads in here? I swear, these are from the old Death Watch kit. They're so little. Why is there an itty bitty ultra, like this is a normal size pauldron. And what are these? Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, when you don't address it, it doesn't go away. It's not like one of those things where, like, you can just ignore it and it'll go away eventually. Do I need the next page? That's what I need. Okay. What chapter should my duelist be? He will be... I don't know. I'll look. Let's see. Never last try to make something in their life, but not really screws them over. I guess yeah. I don't do the whole. I don't know. I don't know. People suck. End of the day, a lot of people suck, and it makes all the people who don't suck feel the burn. People suck, and I stand on that. I stand on that. Yes, I do. People suck. Let's see. I normally do helmeted everybody, but I'll let the big hammer guy not have a helmet. This guy has the like dueling stuff, so he does get a helmet though. What's the shield? 29, 28. Okay. He does get the shield is 28. And then 29's right there. I'm not sure I'm tracking 100% anymore. I think I lost the plot because I stopped. I had to look at the thing I was doing. I think I'm still tracking, but like, I'm doing my best. I swear. I think I lost the plot a little bit. We were talking about people being dumb, and then people taking it to their head. And entrapment. I swear I've been trying to pay attention. I do not know how we got on entrapment. I'm being dead honest. I swear. I'm doing my best. This PC makes this room it's pretty friggin' toasty in here. I gotta find a silent fan for later. Okay. Boom. And the shield. Nice and clean. Alright, and then put the arm on the shield. Don't put that right there. That's how we cut ourselves. Is that me? I might be unaware, but I still try and be aware. So I swear, I lost the plot, and now I'm desperately trying to figure it out. Alright, hold that in place right there. Till it sticks. Yeah. Boom. And let that dry for a second. I'll put this arm on. And I'll give him the pose that's in the thing, where he's kind of like braced behind the shield. I think that's pretty baller. If he had a gun, I'd make him an Imperial Fist, because, you know, fortify, yada 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 yada, hardy har, the shields. I used an insult. Oh. Yeah, because I just called it stupid. Okay. I'm sort of getting the plot back. I did technically use an insult. I did. I just called it stupid. This side can go on. I'm getting there. And then this can go on. And that should go on straight, though, not all cockeye. Cockeye and crooked. Like that. Boom. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool pose. He's actually using the shield. It's not a afterthought. And then he's gonna get a backpack. He get a backpack so he can go to school. Right there. And he's gonna get a shoulder pad. A 92. I'm getting there. I take my builds more seriously than I take my painting sometimes, I feel like. Because, like, I dry brush a lot, and if you mess up the build, then the dry brush looks like a doo-doo caca. Looks like poo. Alright, backpack. And then I needed, another one of these. Wait. Was this guy not supposed to get that shoulder pad? Wait, did I pull a stupid? Uh-oh. No, they both say 92 on them. But I already used 92. Huh. Okay, well. I already used 92. Is there another 92? I don't think there's another 92. I do not see a... Oh, there is another 92. I'm a fool. I found it. I'm just... Ugh. I get why they do it, but, like, I wish that they were still laid out like the old-fashioned sprues where everything's just, like, in the same spot. Like the old Cadian Shock Troop one, where, like, everything was just kind of, like, there for you, and you could just... It was, like, 4 sprues of plastic for, like, 10 little guys, but, like... It was based. And then, we're gonna make, our duelist guy, This is not true. There are many people more realized than Joe. And then he also gets number 23, which is this one. Boom. Thank you, though. I do appreciate it. I know where that leads into. And then... Where is the whatchamacallit? I got the helmet, got the backpack, got his left side shoulder pad. So I just need his right side shoulder pad. So I gotta decide what he's gonna be when he grows up. One day to be a space marine. And we have all of the weird chapters that I don't actually know what they are. Because I don't know. You know what? No, I don't want to make him... I'm not going to use the Lamentor's one. I'm not gonna. Not gonna do it. He can be a salamander, though. Which I feel like is really boring, but he can be a salamander. We need to have one of them. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't like A-frame posing. Having to, like, hold the little tripod with, like, the 2 arms attached to the hands on the gun, and you have to hold it all together, desperately hoping that it dries before your fingers slip and inevitably ruin the pose right as it dries. That's not fun. However, And I don't mind the way they do it now, where like there's a lot more like personality with the poses, because like I do like the dynamic posing, but like just how the sprues are laid out, and it takes me so long to frickin' find the piece I need. That's like complaint number one. And like I said, I built Grey Knights, and Grey Knights still all have basically firstborn old kids. So, because they were out before Primaris were. Also, I understand the reasoning for snap build kits. Once again, we want our thing to be easy to get into, yada 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 yada. So we made the game easier and the kits easier. But I don't like mono pose snap kits. The only time I'm okay with that is for like mids, like Termagants. That's fine, and like characters that you only are ever gonna have one of. I'm fine with those being like push fit snap builds. But like when it's like a bajillion of, or like it's like I don't know, like the 8-bound where you only are ever realistically gonna have like 12 of them. They can't all look the same. Like that's a problem with the Brute Ragers, is they only have 3 poses and they're all super dynamics, but they all look exactly the same. Okay, let's actually get this guy put together. It's clobbering time. Boom. So he's looking at what he's blocking. Put his backpack on him. So he's ready for school. Boom. Just like that. And then we will put the salamander shoulder pad on. That was the funniest thing. I was at a Games Workshop store the weekend, like an actual Games Workshop store, because I was down on vacation, and I just went to a Games Workshop store. I was in there and I was playing a game, and I think the most common thing I heard the entire time I was there was, yeah, so I did some research, and I really like salamanders. So how do I paint salamanders? Or like, where do you sell salamanders at? And I heard the same poor store manager lady explain probably 20 times, and I'm not even kidding, 20 times in the time it took for me to like play through half a game, that you just had to buy Space Marines and paint them green. And then they immediately got really sad. That was the funniest thing. It's like, you can have whatever you want, but it's in your own mind. You gotta be creative. You gotta make them yours. Like, yeah, there are a couple salamander characters. There's like two. There's Volcanistan, Agarax, Agaton. But like, otherwise, you just gotta buy the normal models and paint them green, brother. And that's okay. It's okay. There we go. A little more glue. Boom. 2. Still on rate to finish before work. If I'm trying to do 5 of them, I might be done around the time I wanted to. It is what? 8 o'clock. I want to be done by 9:30. So I got an hour and a half left. I got to do 3 guys. So if I finish one every half hour, I will stay on pace to finish. Okay. What am I looking at? A 30 through 35. Got it. let's see. Alright, they're on this one, it looks like. Here's 34. Here's 32. There. There's 31. And I just need the 2 shins, which are not on this, because of course they're not. I had to go track down the shin pieces somewhere else. Right here. Boom. Boom. If I were a random shin piece, where would I be? I would be on my leg already, so that way I'm not having to track these down. But of course they're not. Or is this the... No, this one gets shin pieces. But they're just not on the same sprue. No. Me, when I use computer software to automatically align all of my crap so it makes it the most resource-saving sprue as possible, so I can still upcharge more for it than when I didn't have the most optimized way to build them. Sorry, I didn't say that. I love Games Workshop. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It is not on this one, is it? No. It's not. I'm gonna find it and feel really dumb. Most likely. Most indubitably. Where? Okay, we're just gonna stare at it. Oh my goodness. It's up here. It's right there. I told you I'd feel really dumb. Right there. Boom. Time for a sip. Okay. Let's get these cleaned up. Stop smacking my lips directly into the microphone like a madman. Okay, boom. Boom. Get this one cleaned up. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay, should be good. Then do this one. And do this one last. But not least. Alright, I'm about to just say screw it and listen to other music. I'm done with the jazz. I like jazz, but I need something else. I'm doing it. Doing it. Where's Spotify? Spotify. I had this song stuck in my head for too long now. So, yes, I want to listen to it. So we're going to listen to it. Now, if that means that I'm going to get shot off of YouTube, so be it. Maybe I will go back to Twitch. It's whatever. I don't plan on recording this and reusing it for anything anyways. Oh, what am I doing? I am putting these together. No, I'm putting these together. Okay, do that. Attach the back piece. Boom. Squeeze it. Let it form together, and then do a leg. Okay. Can call my name and hold my breath. I've yawning up my eyes and I count to 10. Running around in circles, do it all again. Everyone would hear me singing da 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 da. Never to the suburbs, just a walk and knock. Okay. Boom. Leg. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom. I'll build a time machine. All for granted, I went empty-handed. Alright, next page. Well, bam. Alright. This one will have the plasma gun. Actually, I've been building a second option on all of them, so we can have the sniper rifle. Back to the suburbs, just to walk and knock. Walk and talk. Okay. We are not trying to hit the camera with the microphone. We are looking for the backpack, which is number 36. It's right there. Right there. That's right there. Get the backpack. Baka. And then I gotta turn the page again, so I'll just glue the backpack on. Okay. Okay. Backpack. Backpack is on. Okay. Turn the page again. Yeah, this one's gonna have a triangle pose hand. Nah. Alright, I need piece 46, 47 for marksman. And then the rifle is piece 49, 48, 49, 50. Okay. So 48, 49, 50 on this, and then the other ones are on the other piece. There's 50. I'm not excited to go through and drill all these gun barrels later. Like, there's not that many of them, so it won't be too bad, but there are quite a few of them. Where's 48 at? It's up here. Okay. I was tweaking, bro. Slipping. Ah, my back. Okay. Boom. Alright, those are the arms. And now I just need the funny backpack attachments. Short pieces. 46, 47. Which are... There's 47. 46 right here. Okay. So 46. Kind of looks like that one little robot off of Jedi Fallen Order. I don't remember what his name was. R7? The little... Rex, if you're still here, I need help. I do not remember that little robot's name from Jedi Fallen Order. The guy who sits on Hal's he sits on his like shoulder and he like rides him around. He like gives the little health pots. Crap! What's his name? I don't remember. I do not remember. I do think the music may be too loud though. There we go. I think it'll be fun. I miss your cough drops and sticky fingers, late stops, perfume lingers from last night, feelings burned in my brain. Come on, I know you feel the same, listen, I know something I don't need convincing, all I need is you in repetition, all night and every day. Come on, I know you feel the same. Come on, I know you feel the same way. Your feeling's making me sick. Alright, boom. That's good to go. and get this one done. Which is good to go already, I believe. Yep, that one's good. I don't think you know just what you did to me. I miss your cough drops, sticky fingers, late stops. Your perfume lingers from last night. Feelings burned in my brain. Come on, I know you feel the same. Listen, I don't need convincing. All I need is you in repetition. All night and every day. Come on, I know you feel the same way. Come on, I know you feel the same way. Mm-hmm. Alright, so this one goes right there. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Actually, this one won't be too bad for a tripod. Okay. Right, like that. I somehow am still managing to do things not in front of the camera. It's like my body's naturally trying to not do it there. Weird. I was doing so good, too. Alright, let that dry. I'll put the little spotter pack in that looks like the robot from Star Wars. And then I'll put his little knife belt on him, which goes right here. Boom. And then the gun can go on. Why am I screwing the cap back down for the glue? A little bit of finagling, and boom! Needs a head and some soldier pads, but he'll be good to go. Do I let the sniper have no helmet? That's the real question. I don't want to, because I don't do the whole no helmets thing unless it's like for a good reason. Like, I don't know. I might. I don't like this. crucified every time I lost my mind. Baby, that's... Okay. We will, He's gonna get a helmet. He's definitely gonna get a helmet. If I can find the helmets. Where are the helmets? They are... somewhere. I swear. These just make me feel dumb. Holy crap. Right there. Okay. It's like, it's not that hard to find the number, but like, you'd think it is with how long it takes me. No! I dropped the others. Oh, and I punched the camera. Okay. And then I need one generic shoulder pad and then one chapter shoulder pad, of which I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Iron Hand Sniper would check out, because he does like the whole robot thing. Every time I bring you up, my friend, shoot it down. Remind us of the boots walking down. There's one right there. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Clean these up. Boom, 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 boom. As near as my mind. Boom. Boom. And boom. Iron Hand Sniper. I think I'm stupid. I did do the wrong one. I was gonna make the Blade Master a Dark Angel, and I actually made him a Raven Guard. Whoops. I want to change that. So I want the Raven Guard for something else. I don't want multiple of the same. I think that kind of like makes it boring. Luckily, it didn't try that good. So it works out anyways. So, I think the Blade Master should be a Dark Angel anyways. Because Dark Angels are all like Sword Master duelists. Okay, on to the heavy. Alright, 2 more. We are on pace. Okay. I'm going to... What am I doing? I am clipping out 51 through 56. That's what I'm doing. Hmm. 51. I'm gonna drop that into ether. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No. I dropped a piece. Where did that go? No. No. Sound like it bounced. Oh, I got it. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. Hello, Yelzy. How's it going? Welcome to the interesting developments. It's been a lot of learning. Found out this is not a good setup, and I definitely need to work on it for next time. But it's okay because I now know I need to learn. What is it? What is that good old saying? I don't lose, I win or I learn. It's definitely a learning opportunity. AKA, I spent like a half hour messing with cameras because I just couldn't figure out a good place to put it. But that's fine. That's okay. Alright. There's 51. 52. Alright, 53. Tell me you want it. Boom. Cut out. And then the other leg. A little bit of Warhammer. And then the other shin. Yes. 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 Boom. Okay. We'll get the body assembled, and then we will decide what he's going to get as a heavy gunner. my favorite kind of troops, the heavy gunners. They just kind of sit there and just shoot. And I'm not putting that on there. Alright, so clean up this one. And that one. Alright, that's cleaned up. Boom. This will go on here. Leg. Alright, and then legs cleaned up, so put now the shin guard. Should just need a little bit, not much. Just a little bit. This has got a pretty bad mold line on it, so we're gonna hit that too. Use the back of the knife for that one. Not much, just a little scraping. Okay. Leg dos. Okay, leg number 2. Leg numero dos. It's good to go. Now we just gotta get the body assembled, then we get the legs on, then we are good to flip the page, move on to the next one. Okay. Boom. That one's already cleaned up because that was the one I dropped on the floor, and then panic cleaned when I picked it up. Alright, so these gotta go together first, like so. As a heavy boy, so he kind of has like the little like head cradle thing, little hood. Hold that together for a second. And then legs. Put the legs on. Find that little slot where it slots in, like so. The other one, which doesn't have a slot, but is so uniquely shaped it'll only go on one way. The male and female house. Boom. There we go. Okay, so we will now flip it to page. This one's gonna be an iron fist, I believe, because I can decide what my men are. Alright, he can be a Bombard veteran, a Horde Slayer veteran, or a Breacher veteran. I don't know. Those are two really cool big guns. I'm gonna build the one that I think is cooler, and then I'll check to see which one's the actual good one later. I'm building the Bombard because, one, it's a funny word. Two, that's a cool gun. Bombard. 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 Mr. Bombastic. Mr. Fantastic. Bombastic. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking now and actually clip the pieces out because I'm starting to sound like I'm losing my mind, which I am a little bit because I'm starting to want to go to bed. But I am determined to finish this. I got like 1.5 guys left. Okay, first off, he gets the cool big power pack. Which I am now realizing I'm not even clipping out in front of the camera. I'm clipping out behind the camera. Alright, cool big power pack, and he gets the whatchamaheck. What am I doing? The 57? Right. So on this? I think so. Yeah, it's right there. The bomb. Oh. Okay. I best to stay sitting up because my back is starting to crunch. I can't lean back because then I won't be. My arms won't be up to the desk. Hunched over like old goblin starting to get to me. My little goblin posture. Backpack. It's already done. Okay, so this goes. On his belt right here. Right there. I got some glue on the bottom as well. Oh, I just stuck to my finger and I just flung it. Ugh. Brother. Didn't stick to the guy, it stuck to my hand. It's also partially because I had it in the wrong spot. But you know what? I'm going to blame not me. Somebody else's fault that stuck to my finger. Whoever designed this thing, they have it out for me. Okay. Alright, that's ready to go. Okay, gun. Okay, so we need 65, 64, 65, 66. Oh, jeez. Alright, 64 is right here. Boom. 65. $66. While I'm here, I'm gonna grab the Imperial Fist's one, because he's my heavy intercessor. I want him to be an Imperial Fist. Okay, do that. I'll make the Breacher if we build him something. Alright, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. There's the gun all cut out. Now that the gun is cut out, we can break the shock mount again with my big meaty man hands. And then I will do this. What am I doing? I was in the middle of doing something. I lost train of thought. I got distracted. I got caught monologuing. You caught me monologuing. Need this shoulder pad. And I need a helmet, which is number 62, which is right here. Boom. Now I just need the arms, and I believe that's it, which is just 1661. Which I would assume are near the gun. I don't think they're near the gun. I'm making the bold assumption they're on a different sprue. They are on a different sprue, of course they are. Guns on one sprue, heads on another sprue. The arms for the gun are on a completely different sprue. Sometimes. I swear. Alright, there's 61, and I just need 60. Just right here. Right there. Okay, that's all cut out. Ugh. Just get parts cleaned up. Whip out the glue, glue it all together. And we will be good to go. Boom. The barrel. Cleaned up, that one's fine. And then this one should just be on the bottom right here. Alright, that one's good to go. So now, we will glue the gun together, then put the arms on it. So put the barrel on. And then put the grenades on. I feel like that's right. Oh, the other arm goes right. Did I clean this one up? No, I did not clean this one up. Quick before my glue evaporates. Okay, boom. Brother. The flip was that noise? That'll be fine. Okay. Boom. Alright, put the head in. Should slot in. It's got a square. Or I'm gonna rip the arms off. Because I need to smell my face for a second. Do not stick in there crooked. No, it's because it's supposed to face to the... Okay. These guys are all facing sideways, but whatever. But both the arms popped off because I forced them up, because I was trying to get the head out, and I put the pressure on the shoulders like a dummy. So, now I gotta remount both the shoulders. It's a lot of fun. Okay. And then shoulder pad, and then one guy left, and then we're done for tonight. Only took 2.5 hours to build 5 guys. But that's okay. I can go as slow as I want. They're my models. Boom. Boom. And then make sure there's adequate amount of glue there. Glue. Boom. And then we got one guy left, and then we're all good to go. Alright. Get this show on the road. We'll be done. No, not that one. Not gonna be my head taker. Okay. Okay, take another sip of my drink. Okay. Last one. Good news about being the last one is it's the only ones that are still on the thing. Okay, there we go. Alright, get these pieces cleaned up. We'll get them glued together. And then we will tackle the rest of it. Okay, so I get these ones trimmed. Alright. I stand on Warhammer being like one of the best wind down activities before you go to bed, because like you still get to work with your hands, so it gives you a lot of similar like motor yada 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 as playing like a video game or something. But then like you're not staring at a screen, so you don't like have like the blue light. Granted, that doesn't really help when I have a giant like sunlight. It's pointed directly at my fingers that I'm staring at, so it'll be what it'll be for me. But normally this is like a really good chill, just blah activity. Okay. Get this leg cleaned up. Should be good to go. Go to glue. Boom. Get the body together. Just punch the camera again. My bad. Yeah. Alright, so we need 78, 79, 80. Okay, we're gonna need... Alright. That's what the little ones are for. They're for these guys. Okay. So don't need this one anymore. That one's recycle. What am I looking at? I am looking at... What am I looking at? I might need that back. I do. I still need the shoulder pad off of it. I need this. Boom. Now that's recycle. It's recycle material. Recyclable material. Alright, I need 79 right here. Boom. $80. $80. 78, which is not on this one. Which is this one. It's a big goodie bag. Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that? Okay. Clean that up. Clean this knife up. And the shoulder right here. Boom. Has them cleaned up. Boom. Clean this shoulder pad up while I'm on it. Okay. Arm number 1. Arm number 2. Boom. And then we will put the goodie bag on his booty. That's where he wears it. There's a grappling hook in that bag. That is a bona fide goodie bag. Right there. And then we use backpack, which is 81. It's right here. And he gets a skinny shoulder pad, and he also gets a fancy face. He will get this one. And then he's going to get one of these little skinny shoulder pads. He can have a Blood Angel shoulder pad because he is a headhunter. He wants to get in personal and close. I built a lot of melee fighters. I built 2 gunners. I built a sharpshooter, a bombard, and 3 melee fighters. Huh. Anyways, they're cool though. And then I just need his 2 little thruster wings. Alright, that should be all of my cutting done, so I can at least sheath, or whatever you want to say, put away my trimmers, or my nippers, whatever you want to call them. And then we just got to clean up the backpack. Boom. And then I will clean up the little flaps while I'm here. A little flap. Clean up the other little flap. And clean up the other little shoulder pad. That should be the end of my cleaning and trimming. So I can put the cover on the X-Acto knife for safety. So I'm not using it anymore. And then it's just going to be backpack. Head can go in right now. This one can get a shoulder pad. Get the little shoulder pad on this side. Awesome. Cool, and then there's the 2 little thruster wings that go. Okay, so they go on the rings on the bottom. And then the other little thruster wing. Boom! That's it. So we have the Blade Master with the Necron Xenoblade. We have the Head Taker, who's Phobos. We have the Heavy Intercessor Bombard, who's gonna... Yep. We have the Sharpshooter. And we have the Brawler guy, the Duelist guy with the shield. Alright, I think that'll do it for me. I'm starting to run out of steam anyways. I gotta get back in the swing of doing this for longer. So if you stuck around the whole stream, thank you very much. If you didn't, thank you for joining, even for a little bit. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your evening.